cross and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You can feel the cross and touch the sky. On a sunny morning, I touched the sky. Next morning, I touched your heart. What's the start? I play my role when I rip the mic apart. Do what I got to do to place a spark. I'ma put it down, seeking no crown anymore. From the moment I saw you, it's all gone. Hard to believe to a pimp like me. Used to have 7 women every day of the week. Big time, I put that behind. Said I'm sorry, I got to go from the side. Lie to the man, I aim high to the place no human has ever even tried. So I got to go, I got to go. All I want is for you to stay. Man out of grave resurrected, now he's connected. No concession, just embedded by you. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Let it go, follow my lead. No doubt about that. It's a happy day. I gotta tell you one thing. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You can feel the cross and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Hello, welcome. I already have to ban one of those fucking bots. 2 underscore. Alright. I already banned them, and they've still followed me again. Anyway, I'm just gonna undeafen. Hey Star, are you here?
I'm here.
Hello. It's Persony time.
Persony time.
I already got followed by one of those stupid fucking hate raid bots.
Hate it.
Like, within a minute of starting.
I had that happen yesterday, yeah.
That's been happening to me every single time I've streamed recently. Like, at least for the past week. Like, I'll go live and within 2 minutes I'll get one of them following me.
I'm hoping Twitch does something soon. Like, if all the stuff on Twitter hasn't made them do anything, I hope that, like, I hope that, just the thing on, the 1st does.
Yeah. I'm taking next week off from streaming anyway, so I won't be able to do much.
I mean, I don't stream on Wednesdays either, so...
I mean, I usually stream on Wednesdays. I'm just not streaming at all next week.
No, yeah, I'm saying that it doesn't really affect me either, because that's not when I do stuff.
Yeah.
That being said, I'd still totally take the break even if it was. I think it's important. I think it's an important issue that I don't even think just impacts, like... I think that it impacts all of Twitch, so all of Twitch should care. Like, I know it's specifically impacting specific groups, but,
any, like non-cishet white man, I did not mean to push the retreat button, is getting bothered.
But they're also doing it to, like, Twitch's main accounts as well. So... I'm hoping that catches their attention. Because this is an important thing to sort out, and I don't want Twitch to die out just because they can't handle bots. Because I know TF2 had that problem, and they did jack shit about it. But TF2 hasn't been touched in years, and Twitch is constantly getting updates. So, you know, it would look very bad if Twitch was just like, fuck it, whatever.
Luckily, I haven't been, like, actually rated yet. All I've had to deal with is...
I have Automod on, and it blocks a lot of the bad words. Even, like, variants of it. Now, I haven't gotten rated by that or anything, but, like...
I'm gonna lose
Even
my
if I did,
shit.
I should be prepared.
Good start. Good start.
I hate it.
Yeah. Fuck. Maya Amano, are you going to finish without knowing the truth? You are the only ones who can help he who is enchanted by the shadows. Now once more walk from the inscribed path of time.
I'm pretty sure this is just the opening.
Yeah, it is. I was just getting rid of a ping because every single server I'm in picks the worst possible times to ping everyone.
Oh, I know that feel so much. I think I even know what that ping was, but I'm not gonna say because you know.
Oh, I don't think it was in a server we're both in.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I just got a ping,
It was in...
and that was in a server that we were both in.
Maybe it was. It was in my fucking streaming folder of servers that I'm in but don't touch.
I think I know who that was. But like I said, I won't say because it's rude etiquette. We're here, not there.
I'll only
So while
call
we're getting
people
back
out-
to where we were,
I'll only call people out for pinging me during stream if they are somebody who I know wouldn't mind me doing so.
yeah.
And I didn't even look to see who pinned me, I just hit the mark as red button.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who it was. But, what was I saying?
Could you take a look in here? This is the women's locker room, so, I don't understand people who pay high prices just to come here. Me, I'm just fine without it.
The locker room?
There's no one here, we should get out of here. I forget who
Ralph.
this was.
Balfu's like, what the fuck is a gender?
Aw, I didn't take any pennies, really. Looking for the box gym key? Yeah, I got it. I'll lend it to you, so keep this a secret, please.
That guy's pretty sus.
We got the key.
He's also wearing a Mass Effect jacket.
I'm pretty sure that's just a gym uniform.
Mass Effect. My name is Shepard, and this is my favorite gym in the Citadel.
God.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you looking forward to Persona 4 on the weekend?
Yeah.
It's gonna be our last session before you have to take a break.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I can't finish it with you, but like, I've
It'll
got
be
plenty of
fine.
people who said that they have experience, so...
Yeah, I got you past the point where we need to do all the shit for the true ending. It's just a matter of, like, doing the rest now.
Yeah. His name is Shax,
Yes.
short for Shaquille O'Neal. Did you see the games with April O'Neil happening? The new Turtles game and the Nickelodeon thing?
No, I didn't. Because I don't
Yeah.
give a damn about the Ninja Turtles.
Well, she's very pretty and she's gonna beat up Cat Dog. What happened?
I finally successfully got, a demon to talk to me.
She going. Look
She
at her go.
gone.
It sounds like Zombies Ate My Neighbor's music.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a Super Nintendo game. It's pretty cute, but pretty hard. Actually, I mentioned to you recently that I was on Arcade Pit, and one of the other contestants, Flargra, I think he was part of the Among Us thing we did, I'm not sure. He was telling us before the stream started up that he was prepping for a physical copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbors to come in. Or that he had one come in and he was playing it, or something along those lines. Later on, in the game of Pit we were playing, there's that round where you have to guess what the song is. I don't think we got that one, but I'm sure it's pretty straightforward. And the song was from that game, and since it was Maya and Maniacal's turn, I got to guess it. And he just had to... Flugger just had to just sit there and watch as I got the answer to the question that he reminded me of. Basically, long story short, he accidentally gave me the answer because I wouldn't have thought of that game otherwise.
Good. As it should be.
I'm sad that that one didn't show up when we played, because I think you might have done good at that one. You listen to a lot of the soundtracks of games that you play, I think.
Yeah, I do. I usually put on game soundtracks while I'm studying.
I wonder if I should grab any screenshots from this game or the other one.
They call this the logical results.
I like to think that he just pretends to smoke it. He lights it, but he never actually puts it up to his mouth.
It's a metaphor.
Metaphor what?
Like the fucking thing. The Fault in Our Stars thing.
Oh. Now I don't get what you're talking about.
One of them smokes an unlit cigarette and says it's a metaphor.
I know people that used to make candy cigarettes out of Smarties. Alabama's kind of fucked up.
They sell, chocolate cigars for when someone has a baby, I think. We still have some in the basement from when I was born.
How old is that?
22.
Why would you keep it that long?
I don't know. Memories? We also have a chocolate bar from a daddy-daughter dance when I was like 8.
Gee, I know, did chocolate go bad? I don't think it does, but like
No,
still.
it doesn't, and we don't eat it either. We just keep it for sentimental reasons.
That's... Oh my god.
Miss Serizawa, are you alright?
Don't come near me.
We've arrested Yoichi Makimura. The law will punish him. There's no reason to throw your life away just for this low life. Listen to Suo. Makimura will get what's coming to him, so...
Is Maya there?
Right here, Ulala. Oh my god.
On.
Idiot! You still don't get it. You're the one I want to
Yukiko off the shits.
Joker, it's growing.
I love PS1 era video game voice acting.
Entertain himself. Why? We got no choice. We're gonna have to beat some sense into it.
I watched, like...
Baofu, what? I mean, you're right, but... He's out of line, but he's right.
I watched,
that
like, a
That was
handful...
a thing from, Falcon and Winter Soldier, like...
Ah, shit.
Zemo says some, like, bullshit, and Falcon's just like, he's out of line, but he's right. It's a Jokerification. Oh my god, that just, I hate it.
I was
Not
gonna-
the joke. Not the fact that like the Joker thing, but like the fact the bit that we made about the Joker in the other game technically came up here.
I was gonna say, I was watching some Resident Evil final bosses because I was bored, and I'm obsessed with 1996 Wesker's voice acting. It's hilarious. I can't get over it. Oops. I really like the music in this game.
It sounds like something out of a Wario game. And that's not an insult. Wario has good soundtracks, surprisingly, despite being Wario.
I love the implication that Wario shouldn't be allowed to have good soundtracks.
Well, cause he's gross garlic man.
I want some garlic right now.
You go wahaha and do a capitalism. That's the game.
He's distressed by the capitalism.
Capitalism killed him.
Capitalism killed him.
All of returning sounds like you're using a Pokeball on him.
I am.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Excellent.
She does so much damage and takes so little.
Now I just want Wario in a Persona game. Joker from Persona 5 pays Wario like $1 and he becomes this Persona.
God. Damn it.
I'm trying to think if, No, I was gonna say, I think Persona is the only game that's based off the real world that's in Smash Brothers, but Street Fighter and Tekken both have real world locations in them. Pretty sure it's just those three. Oh, and Fatal Fury. All the fighting games, really.
Joker! Damn it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the only... Oh, and the Punch-Out, I guess. Even though it's only the States.
Last night, Charlie gifted a bunch of subs. So, congratulations. You were one of the lucky ones that got one.
Wait. The subs were for 36 months? Oh. I was like, that's a very expensive multi-gift sub to give. I also have it.
Yay.
But only for 2 days more.
Well, I guess you'll just have to pay me money. To make up for it.
I wish Twitch would pay me money so I could pay you money to pay Twitch to pay you money.
Having the same job is weird.
Go.
It's a cycle. We both pay each other the same $2.50 and somehow Amazon gets $5 out of it.
That's just how Amazon do, you know?
Jeff Bezos is like, you're gay, give me $5.
You're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $20.
That's the Dr. Phil bit, isn't it?
Yes. Why is she taking such little damage? She should be like the same level as all the rest of us.
Hey, you want to hear another stupid thought from my stupid brain?
Yeah, sure.
What if there was a universe where Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey switched places?
God.
Like, I mean, like, they do each other's job. They're still the same people, entirely the same people. Like, the only difference is that Steve Harvey is the television therapist who says weird things and insults people, I guess? And Dr. Phil just hosts Family Feud or something.
Nothing's different. The only difference is the television program they're each on. I feel like both of their personalities fit both of those roles.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's over. Persona.
Is Dr. Phil still happening?
Yep.
It's still a thing. That man is old. How is he not... Well, no, that's mean to say. Even if it is about Dr. Phil.
No, I
was
want to
like,
know
how is he
too.
not dead yet?
I want to know how Dr. Phil isn't dead yet as well. Let me look up how old he is.
Oh, well, I can look it up. You can
Babe,
keep playing.
he's only 70.
Oh.
It's okay, the game mostly works on autopilot anyway.
Heads or tails?
Oh my god. Betty White is almost a decade old. How?
Well, a decade is 10 years, honey.
Or not a decade. You know what I mean. A century. Sorry, I use that word so infrequently because what the fuck lasts a decade?
10 years? A lot of things.
Or no, that's a century. Damn it! Shut the fuck up.
I can't believe Betty White is turning 10 years old this year. Good for her.
Hurry up.
She looks very good for almost 100.
She does. I think she's still acting too.
I don't think so. I think she's just like showing up for stuff sometimes.
Aren't we all? You know what, I'm just gonna, like,
Heads or tails?
do whatever Baofu can and probably just let her kill me so I can go grind a bit. Cause Jesus Christ. This isn't going well for me.
What if this was scripted?
Like, holy shit.
Hurry up.
Like, scripted to just severely fuck up my team.
Dodge this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that it would be.
Can you stop
just
using
saying it'd be funny if it
Mahagaru
was.
and actually do something to kill me? There you go. Good job, Ulala.
Heads or tails?
Ulala, please.
Dodge this.
Is there a button to return to title? No. There you go. Yeah. Give me the game over screen. Get it over with.
So we've died twice now.
We have died twice now.
But how many times on the inside?
I've always been dead on the inside.
Oh.
Let me look up what her level is. Ooh la la.
Does that mean you're a zombie?
Yes. Stats. She's level 20, okay. Let's just grind up to like level 18 to 20 then, see how that works for us.
I guess you don't have to be a zombie to be a dead monster. There's a few monsters that would qualify as dead.
You can
Or
be a
undead.
ghost or a ghoul.
Ghosts. Frankenstein's monster kind of counts, I suppose. The vampires? Does that count?
Sure.
I know, like, werewolves don't.
The whole thing with Frankenstein's monster though is he's very alive.
Well,
Oh, I am one.
but he's still made of, like, dead people.
I am one.
So I'd say he falls into the undead territory.
I burn under a full moon. That's how vampirish I am.
Hmm?
Go.
What monster would you think I would be?
You are already a monster.
This is true. I am unstoppable.
I say full moon because I'm very pale, and the sun burns me so very easily.
A haunted mansion ghost? I'm down with that. Especially, like, there's just, like, pretty much any of the haunted mansion ghosts are a good choice. The ballroom dancers, the singing heads, if that counts. The, fortune-telling lady that's in the crystal ball. That was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, did I tell you that one time I was on Haunted Mansion ride?
I don't think so.
So I had this friend that was riding along with me. It was for a band trip. It was in the Haunted Mansion ride.
Go.
One sec, I need to... Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
So yeah, we were on the Haunted Mansion ride, and they were terrified, which was funny to me because I knew what I was going into. I forget if I had ridden it before. I forget if this was my first or second trip there, but I knew what to expect because I knew the song, you know.
Right.
But like, so I knew it was just gonna be a goofy, spooky ride, not like a actually scary, spooky ride. But they were terrified the entire time, and like after the whole ride, we went through all the fun stuff, the illusions and whatnot, the singing heads, everything that you usually expect. And right before the little end bit with the mirrors, where it's like about to get you off the ride, there's this lady who's like above a hallway or whatever,
Is that
saying
the
like, "Don't
hurry
forget
back, hurry
to,
back,
don't forget your death certificate."
certificate.
We got stuck there, and
Oh my
while my
God.
friend was still terrified, I was laughing so hard because I knew that they were like probably so upset by the lady just going, "Don't forget your death certificate," even though our immersion had already been broken because there was a speaker that was like, "Do not leave your ride," or whatever.
I love that.
We're fixing it. Because the reason they were scared is they thought a big spider was gonna jump out, and it never happened. So I was like, haha, funny.
Where did they get the idea that a big spider was gonna
I
jump
don't know.
out?
I asked them that question. I had no idea where that came from. Because I knew there wasn't one. And then, yeah, and then we got off the ride. But the funny part about this story is there's technically a part 2. It's just not related to the Haunted Mansion. So, the next day... So, the Haunted Mansion in Walt Disney World is in, like, the main Walt Disney World area.
Look at
the
this
one that's, like, based off of
Jesus-looking
Disneyland.
motherfucker.
Oh my god. Is that Ringo?
I think it is.
Ringo over there for the Powerpuff Girls?
I think we found Ringo from the Powerpuff Girls.
He's here. And he looks like he came out of like a Windows 98.
He's here to kill us. I think you should show a little bit more respect.
Look at this shape I found. I'm gonna kill you with a cube. It's not really a cube, it's just like a diamond.
Sure is actively killing us with cube.
Power of the cube. Bet you wish you did geometry now, didn't you?
I did do geometry. I just failed it twice.
You shouldn't have failed it.
I'm sorry, Ringo. Is there anything I can say to convince you to spare my life?
What's a squared plus b squared equals c squared mean?
That's the Pythagorean. That's the
Yeah,
Pythagorean.
but what does it mean?
theorem. The sum of two sides is the last side?
You might live another day.
Thank you. Thank
I
you, Ringo.
lost the Ringo in that sentence. It just became ominous. he just loses his accent when you prove him wrong. Oh, see, you put a needle in me. That's not healthy.
I'm not doing.
I like how sometimes I'm on the ball with
Really
Ringo,
updated.
and then sometimes it just bleeds into either Australian or JFK.
Good. I think Ringo and JFK are secretly the same person. This is really not going well for me.
Ha 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 ha! Nothing bad ever happens to the Ringo Starr. Oh my god, oh my god. I was gonna finish up my Disneyland story, but first, do you know about Ringo's MS Paint drawings?
No.
Oh my god! So he made MS Paint drawings, and I don't know how to explain them, but they're terrible, but they're amazing. Like, hold on, let me try to find you some. I don't know if they'll distract too much from the game, but since you're playing on console, you can probably look at both.
Yeah.
So I assume you have this up on your TV, yeah, the game.
I don't have it up on my TV. I'm playing through the streaming program. So, like, I'm just looking at my Twitch studio right now. It would
Anyway,
be
well, you
a massive pain in the ass to play it on my TV.
keep doing the Persona. I'll find you some of Ringo's art, because God, is it wild.
Please, I'll throw it up on screen.
Oh, here's a picture. Here's a picture of one with him in the picture.
Alright, let me see. Let me set up my other screen share here. Behold my Googling habits. Oh my god. Ringo is a talented, talented man.
It's also Hatman.
Alright, let's see.
Oh my god,
Oh my
this
god,
one.
Ringo.
You baby.
Do you think he drew these with, like, with a mouse? Or do you think he
Probably.
has an art tablet?
Almost certainly this was done with a mouse. You baby.
Ya baby.
Oh, you baby. Ethan.
No. Why does everybody want the baby?
I'm gonna take the baby. Mother Miranda is just working for Ringo from the Powerpuff Girls. God, there's so much. Oh. Oh, that's nice. He was selling his pictures and donating the proceeds to charity.
Oh, good.
So all the images we just saw probably got sold to somebody and is hanging up in their house, and the profits went to charity.
A rare moment of kindness from Ringo Starr.
Well, the Ringo Starr is just an agent of chaos. He's immortal, therefore he has to follow no person. He does what he wishes.
Technically, Miranda's immortal too, but we'll get into that at a later date.
God. It's just so weird that we gave Ringo Starr so much, like, I don't know how we got here. I know it probably makes sense, but like, with my terrible memory, I don't know how we got here. We're just here now.
Do you want me to
Ringo
tell?
Starr is just an immortal murderer.
Do you want me to tell you how we got here, or do you want to wait to relive it when the video comes out?
Either. Surprise me.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll let you find out with the video. Mutation. Zeo, nice.
I never thought my streams or any streams I was affiliated would have lore, but even if I did, I didn't think it would have to do with Ringo Starr being a murderer and also immortal.
This
It's
isn't
this
even
guy again.
This isn't even the craziest lore I have on my streams.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of that. You did that from the start with like the Resident Evil streams.
Yeah. Jill has two dads. They are Nemesis and Mr. X. Nemesis is a high school sex ed teacher. Mr. X is a high school World War II history teacher. Also, there's a time vortex.
I guess we had lore during like the Danganronpa games, but it was never something that came up ever again other than that character.
It was more like recurring jokes for the Danganronpa streams.
Yeah, it wasn't like a lore thing where it's just like jokes that we can make regardless of the game involved.
Like,
It was like
Angie
Fuyahiko
was a
likes a
Jesus
hamburger. Angie fucked Jesus. Rantaro was related to a horse, I think.
Yep, his father was a horse.
Kivo likes to work out. What's funny is a lot of the jokes from Danganronpa came back. It's just none of it like came into lore. Like we talk about Skyboat sometimes, or the he's working out. I feel like there are other things we said in Danganronpa that just came back. But yeah, it's been so long. That was like 3 years ago.
Almost 4 years
Ever think
ago.
about that? Jesus.
We started in October 2017, I think. You know what?
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, you fucking said it, Baofu. I am getting too old for this. I need a second.
She told me the surface area of a pyramid, hey?
I'm pissed off. I need a second. 2-minute ad break. I'll be right back.
Maya will take a nap while you're gone. I'm gonna look at more Ringo Starr art, but I'm still watching chat. I'm just multitasking. Because when you're an immortal being of the earth, you get quite good at art. I haven't even listened to that much Beatles music. I fully admit that now. I know a lot of their big songs like Help and Yellow Submarine, I think. What else do I know from Beatles? Daydream Believer was them, right? Not the Monkees? No, that might have been the Monkees. No, that was the Beatles, I think. Oh, I'm gonna feel so stupid if I got this one wrong, because they're two different people. Yeah, no, that's the monkeys. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck you, bootleg Beatles. Your songs are also good, though. You get a pass because I enjoy your music too, but God, do you make it confusing. The monkeys are their rivals. Too bad I don't know any of the monkeys' names. Or if they have accents. I don't even know where they're from. I assume they're American. I just remember the monkeys had an actual, like, theme song of sorts. I guess the Beatles did too, but that was for an actual show. But, like, the monkeys had it, like, hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you thought of that one line, and then you named your band. Like, their songs aren't even like that. Like, the monkeys, I would imagine, from a name like that, I would imagine, like, more, like, of a crazy kind of theme to them. Not like too wild. Although, if they did go that wild, that still fits. But, like, you know, just, like, something with a lot of energy. And then you just have, cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean? And it's just like, that's not... I don't think monkeys when I think of that. It's so slow. It's a nice song.
Hi,
but it
I'm
doesn't...
back. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the monkeys.
Like the animals?
The band.
Ah.
The Beatles' immortal rivals.
Are you adding to our Beatles lore?
Perhaps. Don't even get me started on the Gorillas. They're actually good, though. Why are there so many bands named after animals? You got the Beatles, the Monkeys, the Gorillas?
I don't know if I would call Beatles animals. I think those are bugs.
Oh, dude, oh my god.
Bugs aren't animals.
What do you mean bugs aren't animals?
They're not animals.
This is an argument I didn't expect from you.
They're not.
What? They have sentience. They are creatures.
Not every creature is an animal.
What do you mean?
I think you have to be like a mammal or a reptile to be an animal. I don't think fish are animals
What
either.
the fuck are a bird then?
Birds aren't... Hang on. What the fuck are birds?
Oh my god. I'm going to die.
What do you mean? What are birds?
Yeah.
Are they their own separate thing?
Yes. Oh my god.
I thought they're warm-blooded, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're not mammals.
This is troubling.
Let's do it.
Birds are their own group.
This is troubling information you've bestowed upon me.
You're the one who said that insects aren't animals.
They're not.
They are.
When I think animals, I think like non-insect creatures.
When I think animals, I think literally anything that's not an insect. A tree, that's an animal.
Well, non-insects that move.
One of the main 6 animal groups, depending on who you ask, is an insect.
Depending on who you ask. Well, if you ask me, they're not animals.
According to most of these pictures I'm looking up, it's mammals, amphibians, reptiles, fish, birds, and insects. Those are the different types of animals.
What the fuck kind of video did Freeze send? Let me see.
Heads or tails?
It's only 6 seconds. We'll watch it after this battle's over.
This is gonna be fun. That video. Oh my god. Insects are animals, please.
No. I'll die on this hill.
I didn't expect to have this conversation tonight, let alone with you. Like, there are people that I expected to make an argument like that. You were not one of them.
What, do you think I'm like magically more reasonable than every other person you know?
No, I just know a lot of people who are very interesting in their in their views on the world.
I feel like the steel is heavier than feathers guy right now.
It's over.
Oh, Lemmy. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? They're both a kilogram. Oh my god. I took like one biology class.
This battle is hellish.
I think it's hellish for you. I just listened to my significant other say that insects aren't an animal.
They're not!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking get another game over.
That's not my fault.
Everything is your fault.
What is tonight?
Okay.
Like, fucking... I had to
Let's-
listen to Nickelback at the end of the Spider-Man movie, and now this.
Let's just watch the stupid fucking bird video.
And the hero say
What are birds?
away.
Can you shut up for like for like 6 seconds, please? Please let me have this for 6 goddamn seconds.
Fine, go ahead.
What are birds? We just don't know.
Okay, I've watched the bird video. You can go back to being a Nickelback stan or whatever now.
God, today was weird.
I hate it here.
I slept for like 2 hours. I have ants. I had to watch Iron Man and count how many drinks in a drinking game. I ate a really cold hot dog.
Good for you.
Our refrigerator froze over one of the hot dogs. Like, there was just ice on it. I didn't eat that one. Either that or it melted, but...
I think I'm underleveled for this area and there's just no escape. Like, I'm
God,
stuck here.
I joked with you about, like, that hero song. Not the hot dog, the water on it. It froze, and then it probably melted. Or it was a different hot dog. I got scared when I saw, like, there was a white hot dog in there. I was like, is that mold? That's just like, no. It's just, it is just ice.
Go.
God, I'm just gonna go into tomorrow just fucking laughing my ass off about fucking Nickelback and Spider-Man and insects. Resident Evil. Drinking because of Iron Man. Just anything that happened today. The only thing that's not funny is the ants because they're annoying, but at least they're not bothering my workstation and my... Honestly, these ants are kind of harmless compared to the ones I dealt with last time, at least so far. I don't know if that's because they just stayed out of my business or because these are a different type of ants and they're just not assholes.
Let's get this over with.
But they're also kind of assholes because they still came into my room in the first place and they're not supposed to be here.
Weak.
I really wish this room was properly sealed off. There's like a little gap where like air comes in. But yeah, everything else that happened today was funny. Kind of want to try Zombies Ate My Neighbors with you now, listening to this music. Not like the whole game, because God no would we ever get through the whole game, but like just a little bit.
Yes,
I
we
think
did
you'd like-
watch Raimi's Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was good. But also very goofy compared to all the MCU movies we saw. The editing, oh my god, the editing in some of those spots. Like the montage of him drawing his like outfit. Oh, I'm trying to remember, other than the obvious one, what made me laugh the most. Or what thing that I didn't remember made me laugh the most. I'm trying to think.
I found it enjoyable.
Would you enjoy the MCU if it was just that for like 23 films?
Maybe. I might enjoy it more, to be completely honest with you.
I mean, Raimi is making that new Doctor Strange movie.
Hurry up.
But knowing the MCU, it might be hard to tell. Because Edgar Wright was supposed to make the Ant-Man movie, but then they were like, no, this is too specific to Edgar Wright. We can't have this.
Go.
Oh, Lappy loved the scene with the mask. The
And-
mask on the chair.
It was so fucking funny.
So, two things that were really distracting with like any of Willem Dafoe's scenes is that when I heard his voice again for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, that guy sounds familiar. And then I realized it's Gil from Finding Nemo. And if that wasn't distracting enough, with the way his hair is styled, in certain angles, he just looked like Jerma. And I was like, you know, this sounds like a bit that Jerma would do. Just like a goofy mask that like takes him over, makes him. The Green Goblin sounds like a character that Jerma would come up with. It's like, hey, I'm the Green Goblin. I do the crimes. I have spider bombs that turn people into skeletons. Not spider bombs. That's the other guy. I have pumpkin bombs that turn people into skeletons. I'm gonna talk to myself in a mirror. But yeah, Willem Dafoe is fun in that movie. So's most of the cast. Tobey Maguire, the most awkward of the Spider-Men.
The most relatable of the Spider-Man as well.
He's just doing his best. I still think you'll really like 2. I think Octavius is pretty good in that one.
You know, as I sit here, playing this motherfucking video game, I'm thinking, initially I wanted to try and figure out what to do about Psychonauts after we've done like 5 sessions of this game. But like, I might need a break from this sooner rather than later, I'm gonna be real with you.
Hey, that'll be really funny, actually, if we're both going through Psychonauts 1. Because I'm about to start it up next week, so... That'll be really funny.
My friends have been bothering me to get into it because the new game's out. And
Oh, there is a specific moment that I really think you'll like.
they also think I'll enjoy Sasha, so...
Oh, absolutely! You will enjoy Sasha and Mia.
It's
I think you'll love most of the main characters. There's this kid named, I think it's Dugan. It's been too long. But if I'm remembering the right character, I think it's Dugan or Deegan or something like that. Anyway, he has an aluminum cap on because he blew up someone's head that one time. Also, the main character is voiced by Richard Horvitz, so I know that's gonna be fun for you.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is platformers aren't really my strong suit.
Well, I can help you out with that.
I did do pretty okay at Alice after I got used to it. I just don't
think
typically
from what
play
I saw of
platformers.
Alice, Psychonauts is around that level. The only part that might be concerning is like literally the finale, and I believe they made it easier in the Steam release anyway, so.
Alright, sweet.
Even if you get stuck there, I can give you some advice, because like Psychonauts is one of the like 3 platforming games that I know pretty well because I've completed it. Maybe 2, because I think the other one is a Sonic game, and I don't think I know any Sonic game that well. I know Generations okay, but like either of them, but like I haven't mastered either of them either. I did complete Sonic Colors on DS though. That was probably the 3rd one. Dumbbell?
Huh.
No dumbbell.
Oh! That's right, Eikichi got nailed with one in here.
Oh. Ghost dumbbell. Huh? He really was in the dressing room? What a sicko. That's a nice outfit.
We got no business here. Let's hurry out. No? Worried about Ulala, you say? I just want to get this crap over with.
What is that, empathy? Bitch.
I tried to investigate his criminal mind, but his is just an excuse. Huh? Barbell? Didn't you mistake it for something else? Is this cop really a guy? If he's a real guy, he'd understand my feelings.
Hey.
Hey, don't misgender him. He just got top surgery last week. He's still riding the high of that euphoria. You leave him alone.
God, if that guy wasn't enough of an ass. It's always nice to see on my Twitter timeline trans guys getting top surgery.
Yeah.
Or non-binary people who want that as well.
Persona.
It's just, the main thing I like about pictures like that is because of like how big they're smiling about it. Because I'm like, ah, yeah, good gender stuff.
They're too busy, their gender. Have you ever seen that meme?
No.
I'm obsessed with it.
I thought you just came up with that.
No. It is something that, one of my friends and I repeat back and forth at each other, like, constantly, every day. Let me find it.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Psychonauts earlier, the first game doesn't come with this, but the second one does. It mentions, like, how the premise of it warns for people who might be concerned about this, that the premise of Psychonauts is about, like, dealing with, like, mental health issues. So, like, they warn that up front in case that is triggering to anybody, or they don't want to, like, you know, that's not something they're comfortable with
I found it.
being in such a light-hearted game. And I really think that's a neat detail for them to do.
Did you want to do Psychonauts during, like, our time slot? Or should I just do that in, like, any?
We could probably do that in ours.
Alright.
You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Just so I don't miss it.
It will, in fact, be a break from P2. I do want to wait until after my break this week to figure that out, though.
You take however much time you need. I'm here for whatever you need. I just
I don't mean like my break from your channel, because I am still gonna be streaming.
Yeah.
I am still gonna be streaming
I know
this
you.
semester on my own. I just don't know that I can, like, I know I'm gonna have to start. I'm getting my car back tomorrow after like My, for those who don't know, my car broke down literally a day after I got my driver's license. And it has been in the shop ever since. And I am finally getting it back tomorrow after, like, it's been over 2 weeks now. It's been like 18 days. I haven't driven that entire time. But because I'm going to have my car back, I'm going to be going to class by myself, and I'm also going to start looking for a job. And I have no idea what my work schedule is going to be like. I have no idea exactly how busy I'm going to be. So, like, the whole reason I'm taking a break from being on Star's channel is because, I don't want to, like... Damn it, I forgot to do what I was supposed to do.
Oh, wait, so... Depending on your work schedule, it might not be all semester?
It probably will be, because, like...
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to get my hopes up or anything. I'm just... Like,
No,
I thought it
it'll-
was because you already knew you were gonna be busy, not that you might be busy.
No, I know for a fact I'm gonna be busy. I just
Okay.
know I want to keep streaming on my channel with as much consistency as I can. Consistency. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do more than like the 3 streams I would do a week for Persona and Resident Evil.
No, I totally feel you.
Like, I know I could probably sort out...
I'd probably be a lot less free if I was taking classes this year, but I have like all the... I have life stuff to figure out, so...
Yeah.
Including transition.
They call this the
Like,
logic
I
of
know I'm
Which
gonna
is
be able
hopefully,
to find...
hopefully gonna be like starting by the end of the year. I'm hoping it starts by October, but I mean, like I can only go at their pace because, you know, COVID and...
Like, I know I'm gonna be able to find 6 hours a week to stream. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do anything more than that, or if I'm gonna be too stressed out to do anything more than that.
And like if you always... I think like...
And, like, if I do have, like, a
Yeah,
couple...
if you have the time, you're always welcome, but I do have the plan of like I can stream like Yakuza or something.
Yeah.
So.
Like, and, like, if I do have, like, a couple extra hours a week where I can squeeze in a stream, I would still like to prioritize my own channel.
Oh, that's fair too.
Because, like, this is a source of income for me, no matter how small, and I do need money.
We've got to have money.
We've got to have money, because I would like to move next year.
All that matters to me is that like you're doing what you want to do, and that I get to spend some time with you.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what these streams are for.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have, like, as much time, but I do know that, like, we're not dropping the Persona streams, and at the very least we'll have this.
We'll always have Persona.
There will always be Persona connecting us.
Also Danganronpa, but you won't talk. You don't want to talk about that.
Don't talk to me about Danganronpa or I'll kill you. Like,
I still like that there was that 0 punctuation on the new Ace Attorney game, and in the credits it says don't talk to me about that fucking Danganronpa game, and then I said that to you, and you were like, yes.
yeah, me too.
I think he said that he liked that game, but that like Ace Attorney games feel kind of samey.
I don't know. There's enough variation in story for me to keep interested, even though the gameplay stays about the same.
Well, yeah, that's not a turn-off for him either. It just, that's something that he's noticed.
I haven't played Great Ace Attorney yet, though.
I think you'd like it.
I mean, I have it. I just need to play it.
The characters look really neat, but I don't know much about it other than, like, Herlock Sholmes or whatever.
It's over.
Herlock Sholmes has, like, no brain cells. He's like, it is literally just that image of, like, I connected the 2 pieces, you didn't connect shit.
I connected
That is
them.
that character.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, no, my interest in Psychonauts has been like higher than usual recently. Because a bunch of people I know are like super excited about the new game and talking about it. I haven't been spoiled for anything, but... For fuck's sake, lady! I just got him back up! Video games! I just see a lot of people talking about how much they like it, as I was saying.
Go.
Yeah, I think it'd be up your alley.
So like, once I've gotten like scheduling sorted out in like a week or two, we can figure out like when to start doing that. I don't know if I told you, but I have a lab on Mondays, because, like, the only classes left I need to take are science classes. I have an astronomy lab on Mondays that goes until, like, 11:20 p.m. So I'll be getting home at, like, midnight.
Jesus Christ.
Which, like, I don't mind. The more time I can spend out of my house, the better after being stuck inside for a year and a half, but...
Yeah.
Like, I'll be gone for, like, 12 plus hours on Mondays. Most of that time will probably be spent doing homework or writing on campus, but, like... I don't want to go home if I'm just gonna have to drive back in for class.
It still feels weird that most of my year, no, all of my year, and a little bit of last year after August, has just been focusing on transition and to a lesser extent my I mean, not to a major lesser extent, but to a lesser extent my mental health and getting that back in shape.
I'm glad you've had the time to work on that.
Yeah. I still need to get with a psychiatrist to, like, get some things diagnosed, but in terms of, like, just general help from a therapist, like, that's been working pretty well, I feel. I just haven't had many, if any, opportunities to go out into society because COVID and also transition in Alabama, so... I know there's safe places and people here, but that's the hard part, is finding out who and where is that.
I mainly haven't gone out much because I just got my driver's license a couple weeks ago, and I haven't been able to drive the whole time I've had my license, and I haven't been able to go anywhere without, like, my very busy mom or dad accompanying me, because they stopped running the buses out where I live. They straight up discontinued the route, so I've been just stuck at home.
You wanna go?
I got my license out of necessity, not out of actually wanting to drive.
I'm still terrified of car.
Oh, I'm terrified of car too. It gets easier the more you do it, though.
I think I know I would be a lot calmer in the car with you around, but I obviously can't wait until we're in person
Yeah.
to get that. So I might see if there's anybody else that has that kind of same help me calm down.
Plus, like, I literally just learned how to drive, so I couldn't.
Well, you don't
teach
need to teach me. It's just that when I am in your presence, I feel a lot calmer. Anxiety hits me a lot less hard. I'm like, well, I'm happy.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I'd be honored to have my job just be sitting in the back of the car on my phone or something.
Just occasionally letting out a, you're doing great, hon.
Are you winning, hun?
Well, we haven't crashed yet, so assumedly yes. I feel like the way that interaction would go is just like after that you just go, well, you haven't started the car yet.
Persona.
We haven't even left the driveway.
Yeah, and we haven't crashed. Mission
It'd be
accomplished.
really, really, really difficult to crash without ever starting the car.
But not impossible.
Not impossible, only possible if I were to get out, walk over to my car, and back right into you.
Or if I push the car.
I don't think you're physically strong enough to push a car.
What if it was in manual? That's the wrong thing. Neutral.
Well, not an
Manual-
encouraging sign. Manual is a driving type.
Yeah.
Persona.
The day before I had my driving test, I had a nightmare that I was driving to like the beach to pick somebody up, and I accidentally drove my car into like a ravine, and then I had to push it out, and then like we were on the wrong side, so somebody else was in the car with me, I don't remember who. We like had to push it out to the other side, and then we had to drive it across like a terrible shaky suspension bridge.
Weak.
So that was fun. That was a really fun nightmare to have immediately before my big stressful test.
And the Green Goblin was there. He was holding a thing full of children and a red-haired girl, and he was yelling at a man in a stupid outfit.
Called him, I don't know, Biter Man? I don't know, I wasn't listening.
Spider Man.
Cider Man, maybe he was really into apples.
God. I still love that New York comes to defend Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And that you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. I wonder if I should play the first or third Spider-Man games, or if I should get you to play the second one. Pizza time. Pizza, pasta, put it in a box.
Deliver it to my house and put it on my cock, my cock.
I didn't realize you knew that. I didn't expect you to finish.
I
Whoops.
I know that because it used to be a joke with our old friend group.
Because I know Freeze hates that song. Not the song itself, but like the specifically the pizza pasta version. Did you see that it was referenced in the Vine Worlds thing I was playing?
I did
I think it
not.
was around the time you showed up. Yeah, talking to the big rat and the Papa Dukes. He goes, Pete. Oh, no, it's not. It's not the big rat and Papa Dukes. It's they have instead of Miku, it's Maiku. I think this was after you left. And she's supposed to be promoting the Papa Dukes, so she sings that song, and then the ending part that's like inappropriate is muffled out by the audience.
Good.
Persona.
They also make her sing a song from Sonic R.
Spider-Man. Yeah, you got it. That's the guy.
Spider-Man. Biden. He's just yelling at Biden. Biden in Spider-Man costume.
God. He's really trying hard to get, like, the attention of the youths.
God, I would believe that Norman Osborn would be conservative.
I mean, he's a very, very rich white man.
With stupid hair.
Yep, you got it. A very, very rich white boomer man.
Just Spider-Man and Green Goblin just debate politics.
That's the real reason Green Goblin tried to kill him.
God, but it would be 2000s politics. They'd be talking about, like, Bush. Ew.
Go.
Balfour's like, what the fuck, guys? That was nothing.
I hate video games.
Going by this, it seems video games hate you.
They sure do. This is probably my fault for being severely underleveled, but like, in my fucking defense, the last time we had like an area with enemies to fight, I was on a timer that I got down to 1 minute, even while running from like every battle that came my way.
Nice. Not nice.
I'm miserable. I am completely miserable.
Heads or tails?
There was another one? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just fucking over there, making my life worse. I'm using up all my fucking
I thought you said
items.
Mickey, my life worse.
I'm gonna call the mouse about this.
Mickey, my life is pain.
Mickey, I'm miserable. Yeah, just kill him. Just get it over with.
Too old for this.
Oh, video games. Okay. I'm trying not to get mad at the video game here. Because I know I'm supposed to be like a higher level than 14 right now. But like, I feel like if the timer on the last place had paused during battles, I would have been able to grind my level up, you know? I would have been able
Is there nowhere else with enemies?
I don't think I'm allowed to leave this place at the moment. Because, ooh la la. I can try. Try
By
and
the
go to
way,
factory thing.
Spider-Man 2 is trending, so yet again, something that we brought up. Even though we talked about 1, not 2. We only talked about 2 like a little bit. Technically, something we brought up got trending on Twitter.
You're all
Good.
under arrest.
One of these days, Ringo Starr is going to be trending, and it's going to be for something stupid. And I don't mean something stupid as in like a controversy. I mean like something stupid as in like Ringo Starr made up a new word that nobody understands because they cannot speak his tongues.
So like
He made up a new language.
So like
for him
not
and him
only
alone.
is Ringo Starr an immortal serial killer, he also speaks in tongues, for he has been chosen by God and or Satan.
He's been chosen by himself.
So Ringo Starr is God and or Satan.
I get simultaneously both. Gaten.
That sounds like a really, really lame political conspiracy.
I mean, the alternative is Sod.
Isn't sod like an insult in the British vernacular?
I think. Like, sort of.
That's how the Brits say fuck, you see.
I find it funny they have a word for masturbator.
Persona.
Like, technically, I guess the Americans do as well, but like, that was such a mouthful. They just say wanker. Because you wank.
Yeah, you sure do.
Go. Persona.
What if this was all just a prank? What if Ulala was just like, haha, pranked you, though. Like I would be clown.
I was gonna say, like, what are you referring to, like the universe in general? What if all of this was a prank?
Yeah, all a prank by Ringo Starr. She's like, haha, life was never
I
really at stake.
I created
every-
a reality.
I just had a little ketchup, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I just asked like 100 guys to fake the death.
It's over.
No,
Maybe
I meant
use
like
some
real
ketchup.
life.
Oh,
Do you think we're all just Ringo Starr's bad game of Sims?
I could absolutely believe that. I would believe that Ringo Starr fucked up Sims so badly that it caused a global pandemic. He's like, oh fuck, I accidentally crossed my Plague Inc. files with the Sims. That can't end well.
They call this the logical result.
Oh well, I'll just make more drawings in MS Paint.
And I'll sell them to my fellow gods.
Yeah, baby. I don't know why it says that specifically, like your baby, but it's not. It's spelled like Y-E-R.
I think it's because he's aware of his own speaking patterns.
Yeah, baby. Of course, it's his language. It's similar to English, but it's a secret code.
You're all under arrest.
Arresting the birds. Oh.
Go. Persona. Persona.
Video games.
Video games.
Video games. How I love them and also hate them.
It's over.
At least these are slowly getting less and less miserable as far as combat goes. I am a little bit miffed we're not going to be able to make much, if any, story progress tonight, though.
Hurry up.
I'll probably have to grind for this shit off screen.
Go.
That's why I always do the let's podcast it whenever this happens on my stream. But we've basically been doing that for like the hour and a half we've been live.
Yeah, we're running out of things to podcast.
Persona.
Already outlasted my Marvel. And I don't think you want to hear me cover Hero again.
God, no.
Brr.
I've heard you sing Hero like 3 times in the last, 3 hours. And it's not that I don't like your voice. You know, I find your voice
Hey.
delightful to listen to. I'm just sick and fucking tired.
You like my voice, you don't like my Nickelback impression.
I like your voice, I don't like your Nickelback impression. I think your Nickelback impression, and I love you. I think your Nickelback impression sounds like a dog being brutally murdered.
I was gonna say like a country singer gargling rocks. Cause that's kind of the point.
A dog being
Nickelback doesn't
murdered.
sound that bad.
A dog
Like,
being murdered and also gargling rocks.
Everyone makes Nickelback sound that bad,
No.
present company included. Myself, not you. You don't you don't sing Nickelback. But like everyone makes it sound like that, but like they're not that bad. It's just that like when you try to emulate the kind of sound they go for, it usually just comes out. It sounds a lot worse without the backing instrumental.
See?
Though even then, like,
Next.
they still have some funny lines like, "I'm so high."
Look at this
Or,
graph.
Look at this graph.
I like one singular Nickelback song, and I like it like 80% because it does not sound like their usual thing.
Those are the only 2 songs I know from them.
The song I'm thinking of is Miss You.
Oh.
I also know what video game?
Whoa.
I'm not doing
Oh.
this.
It's probably your controller. Then that happened to me like once in Persona 5.
Hello?
Just reconnect the controller. Maybe he just wants us to stop talking about Nickelback.
Oops. Okay. Now the only thing that is responding to me is the power button.
Maybe controller settings? Reassign the controller? It clearly clearly sees that you're there.
I'm not.
What are you using the control stick or the D-pad?
I have to use the D-pad. Okay, there we go. I'm moving. Okay.
That was weird.
Yeah, PS1 games don't work with the joysticks.
Anyway, I feel like every her song that gets hammered into my brain is progressively worse and worse. I don't remember what was before Ironic, but I know that Ironic is actually a pretty decent song. That's just a little bit extra. And then Astronauts in the Ocean was fucking stupid as hell, but had a nice beat. And then you just got Nickelback that's just like way over the top, too much.
Persona.
Oh yeah, I guess before Ironic there was Dare, which is a good song, but the version that I kept thinking of was the live version where he just goes, "It's there," because he's drunk as shit. God, I think I showed you that.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, so have you heard Dare before?
Yeah, I think so. A long
So
time ago, but I think so.
There's the guest singer on it that shows up in the music video that's like the bald head that Noodle has in her room for some fucking reason. He showed up for the live performance once, and like he was so drunk. He has like 3 lines in that song. Never did no harm, it's coming up, and it's Dare. And somehow he fucks all of them up.
Oh, good.
Like the singer for Noodle and also the main musician for Gorillaz, the 2 separate people. I forget who the other guy is, but he also was in Blur as well. They had to make sure that like their guest singer stayed on track with the song.
Good.
I think my favorite point is where like the hit where he's supposed to say "It's Dare" happens. Absolute silence, and then when it goes back in, he quickly goes, "It's Dare."
Was he like supposed to show up drunk? Was that part of the bit?
No, I'm almost certain that like nobody other than him wanted that to happen.
Oh, good.
I don't think that was part of a bit or anything, because like no one else who's done a guest appearance with Gorillaz has ever done anything like that. Most of the guest appearances are usually either omitted or like on a TV, so like pre-recorded. It's just the original version from the song. But like, he was an exception to both those rules, and oh boy, now I see why they do the other 2 usually.
I feel
They did have Snoop Dogg, I think, on one song. I forget.
Oh,
I might be
neat.
thinking of somebody else, but I'm pretty sure they had Snoop Dogg on a song and he showed up to live performance. He was also a little bit off, but like no more than Snoop Dogg is usually. He wasn't like drunkenly offbeat. It was more just like Snoop was trying to go with the flow instead of what he did the first time.
Yeah.
But God, it is so fucking funny. Never did no it's there.
Is there?
One time he yelled it like twice. Like he says it like quietly, like it's there, and then it's there. This is just gonna bring me back to just constantly referencing that terrible live Dare performance again. That was like a year or 2 ago that I found that. Fuser has definitely made it a lot worse for me with the song references, because now I just go like into Numb or Venga Bus. It's usually more. That one's usually more funny when I do it in Fuser than when I just reference it casually like these other songs.
Yeah.
Because the main funny part about Venga Bus, like the lyrics are fun too, but it's mainly the and it's not the same feeling when you hum it like that.
Yeah.
I did see on Twitter somebody did like the Venga Bus song, and it's over a picture of like Asuka from Evangelion, and when the horn honks like the it's just, she just opens her mouth angrily.
Good.
I like Evangelion's character design, but I feel like I couldn't watch the show because I just get too attached.
Yeah.
Either that or I'd get too annoyed. Or both. I heard the dad's an asshole.
Yeah, he's got the get in the robot Shinji or I won't love you anymore meme.
Yeah.
Let's beat it.
Away!
Away!
Baofu, we're dying. And?
Baofu, we need a hospital. No, you don't.
You need a hospital.
Wah, call an ambulance, but not for me.
I feel sorry for
Yeah, that also fits what we were saying. God, media is such a funny spell name for me. It just makes me think you're just gonna pull out a camera. Like,
Yes.
haha, I got you, pranked.
That was what
Thank
I
you.
always thought when I was first getting into Persona 5 too. I am a deeply unhappy human being. I have not known true happiness in years.
What about when you met me? Well, not when you met me. When you talked to me. When you met me was years ago.
I am happy when I speak to you, however, it is quick to disappear under Persona.
Well, not to mention when I mentioned things like Nickelback, Danganronpa.
Yeah, the Nickelback definitely doesn't help, I'm not gonna lie.
What else do I mention that usually is cursed? Math, puns.
Cars 2,
Cars 2.
Homestuck.
Homestuck. Homestuck.
I'll never forget when you brought up Homestuck while I was in the middle of having a meltdown on stream, and I'll never forget.
I mean, you're the one who brought it up now. I'm not to blame for this one.
Not for this one, no.
Although, to be fair, we're not going into it very deeply. And also, it was kind of in a list of things I have tormented you with in the past. I guess Joker as well. The Batman the Telltale series. That's another one. I talk about a lot of stupid shit. Why do people let me say words?
I don't know.
God, I just... What I've noticed about this playthrough is it's... What's happening with us is kind of what's happening with the characters, because I just realized after I said, why am I allowed to say words? It's just like the inverse of the you're not allowed to say words from last time.
You can't just say words.
Can't just say words.
We are, in fact, on the reverse side of the timeline.
Persona.
Do you know there's a character in Tekken just called Angel? That's her name.
Good.
And she is an angel.
It's what she deserves.
There's also a character named Unknown. And it has nothing to do with the Pokemon, as far as I can tell.
Persona.
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 That was like someone in a Discord call with like a very expensive microphone. Just like doing ASMR. Hello and welcome to my ASMR. Today I am going to summon my persona.
Am I the only one that gets like a little bit caught off guard by really, really high quality microphones?
Not at all. It surprises me as well.
They spook me.
Especially when I'm in a call with one. Like, that's why I
Son of a
specifically
bitch.
pointed that out.
Not
because,
again.
Because I get caught off guard, like, interacting with a voice like that.
I'm just trying my best to move forward with what this camera's doing to me. Please, for the love of Christ. No more. I have to like hold down both triggers to make it stop. Whoop-ass time.
It's over.
Oh yeah, I got my copy of Scott Pilgrim in.
Oh yeah, you sure did.
Came in like a fake Genesis box. Which I did not know was part of the deal, but I will happily take.
It looked neat.
Yeah. What's funny is that, like, okay, so there's the sleeve that goes around the Genesis box. That's like shaped like a box. Then there's of course the Genesis box itself. Then inside that is another box that is the standard Switch case you have for any Switch game.
Oh my god. Box
So it's
inception.
just, yeah. It also came with a neat poster, some stickers that I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with. Probably put them on my PC along with my Smoogie.
I have so many goddamn stickers on my PC.
I forget what else came with it. I think some cards or some like fake tickets for one of the concerts in the game. I forget if it's for the Twins. I forget if it's for the Twins, Crash and the Boys, Envy's band, or of course Sex Bomb.
Maybe it's for all of them.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just for one. Because I believe in the game they all perform at like different places, except for maybe Crash and the Boys. I'm pretty sure Crash and the Boys still perform at the same band that the first guy, X shows up at.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, sure.
But like Envy and the the further you get into the game, the less it follows the movie.
Right. I remember that much.
Yeah, so like the Twins aren't performing against Sex Bomb, as far as I remember in the game. I'm pretty sure they just have a bunch of cool robots that you beat the shit out of. Speaking of beat 'em ups, River City Girls is getting a sequel.
Nice.
I think those are beat 'em ups that you would like very much because of the main characters. I mean, the characters as a whole, but especially the main characters. Also the bosses. The bosses are definitely characters that I think you would like the designs of. There's a lot of buff lady. A lot of women that could kick ass.
Excellent. My favorite.
There's a Yakuza lady, actually.
Ooh.
I really like what there's a character in Double Dragon that is in the original games, and I think Neon was taken hostage by the main villains of each game. But in River City Girls canon, at least, it might be also Double Dragon Neon's canon as well. But in River City Girls, that character is now like really buff and owns her own shop and is going to be a playable character in the second
It's
one.
over.
As it should be. Good for her.
It's what she deserves.
So is River City Girls like a spin-off of Double Dragon or something?
It's a spin-off of River City Ransom.
Go.
River City
Gotcha.
Ransom and Double Dragon have an interesting history together. I think
it-
most of their recent crossovers have been like bullshit, but I don't know if the franchise has crossed over before that. I think a Bobo, big like buff guy who's an enemy, shows up in both. But I'm not sure. That might just be River City Ransom Underground, and that was more recent. That was like half a decade ago, which I actually used decade correctly this time,
Good job. I
Oh,
knew
it-
you could do it.
like 5 years ago. But like, it is a spin-off of River City, but Double Dragon, at least as of recent, if not beforehand, has heavy overlap with it.
Gotcha. So like kind of a shared universe.
Kinda, yeah. Also, there's a bunch of YouTubers as voice actors in the game.
Oh my god.
A lot of them are really fitting. ProZD is in there, actually, the shopkeeper. As well as the Grumps. The
Good.
one that really was distracting for me, Sean's great. Really distracting as a Japanese boy to hear an Irish voice.
God, I can imagine.
Like, he still clearly has his accent. It's just like, wait a minute, you're... Obviously, you won't be speaking with a Japanese accent because localization, but like, you're not speaking with an American one like everyone else here.
Persona.
I forget if there's anybody else in there. I think Nate Wants to Battle is in there.
What?
I know Aaron and Ross make like background cameos as well.
Good.
What? Persona.
I forgot that this came out in 2019. I thought it was earlier than that. Oh, Patrick Sykes was a Bobo in that game. That's neat.
Oh, neat.
Freeze!
Yeah, there's a lot of familiar voice actors in this.
Hurry up.
Yeah, Nate Wants to Battle is in here.
Logical results.
Oh, I guess that's it. I guess those are the only YouTubers. The Grumps, Sungwon, Sean, and Nathan.
Neat.
What's funny about Sungwon's character is it kind of looks like him. It's got the wrong hairstyle. And it's a bit more like, oh, what's the word? Like a caricature? Caricature?
Yeah.
Close enough. Oh, by the way, both games, both Double Dragon and River City Girls, the bad guy of Double Dragon Neon, and also a shopkeeper in River City Girls, his name is Skullmageddon, and he's basically like
over.
Ninja Skeletor, or like martial arts Skeletor.
I love that for him.
And yeah, in River City Girls, I guess he was already beaten by Billy and Jimmy, the guys from Double Dragon. I don't know what his story is, but in River City Girls, he's just a cool shopkeeper with a backwards cap who's just like, "Hey, what's up? Buy my stuff.
Good.
Enjoy your stay at my shop. I'm Skullmageddon."
It's over.
Yeah, I think you really like these character designs.
What?
Insta-kill moves my aboard.
I do find it funny that on Behind the Voice Actors, the only characters that actually have voice clips for their characters are the Game Grumps characters. It's like, yeah, no, I think we know what Aaron Hansen and Don Avedon sound like.
Did you just call him Don Avedon?
Look, his last name is pronounced that way, so... Don Avedon. Donatello Avedon.
God.
I mean, I don't think Dan would be very insulted to be called Donatello. Though he'd probably say he's more of like a Leonardo or Michelangelo type.
For a second, I forgot that the Ninja Turtles are named after those artists, and I was just thinking of like the Renaissance era men.
To be fair, I had the opposite problem when Uncle Ben called Peter Michelangelo. I was like, what? Like the Ninja Turtle?
Busted.
Busted.
In custody.
Busted.
Suspect is in custody. You killed him.
Is
He's
death
dead.
is death not its own kind of custody?
No, it is clearly a separate punishment. Another fun fact about Zombies Ate My Neighbors, it's made by LucasArts, which is a spin-off of Lucasfilms.
Oh yeah. Mr. Star Wars himself.
Yep. Back
I
when
am
they
allowed to
made
leave.
back when they made non-Star Wars games at LucasArts. I remember Sam and Max.
They made like a lot of point-and-click adventure type games, didn't they?
Yeah. That was a lot of Tim Schafer's work before making Double Fine and creating like Psychonauts and such. It all comes full circle. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, back to Psychonauts. Aki dude.
Aki dude.
You will recover, right? Oh my god! Wait a minute, what did he say?
He
I'll
said
miss
he'll-
you, I'm all alone.
I think so. That's kind of sad.
Like, what? That's such a, like, tone shift. It's just like, ah, yes, let me help you relax. Also, I'm lonely and I need help.
Oh, Tony.
Oh my god, what is that man's face?
I forgot what his face looks like. Oh,
Why
Tony.
does he look like that? It looks like you just like took the Photoshop tool and like rounded out his face.
God.
Like that one tool that just like spreads everything out. It's just like, God.
I might have on accident.
I like that Igor silhouette is the Velvet Room. He's just watching.
Yeah, he's vibing.
He's peeking outside. Just like, you wanna come in? This fucking song.
I need more of these.
Is this a remix of that other song?
I don't know.
I think it is. Because the instrumental is definitely different, but the vocals sound the same. Oh my god. Those cymbals. Compared to the other games.
I think if anything, the other game would be a remix of this because this came first.
Oh, I meant like, I thought I heard the song in this game differently. I think I heard a normal version of this song in this game.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying too much attention. Alright. Right back to it.
Back to the grind, like a gamer.
Like a gamer.
Gamer.
Like some kind of gamer.
Police, everyone freeze! Persona.
He's just doing a little dance.
He's despicable.
Despicable Me.
No, despicable him. Despicable he.
Despicable He.
Despicable he.
You remember that Pharrell Williams did a song on that soundtrack?
I do remember, and I remember that it was stuck in everybody's head for like 3 months.
I'm having a bad day. God, that's such a weird choice. Not a bad choice. Although, you know what's weirder than that?
What?
The fact that I think Happy was made for the second film soundtrack.
Oh yeah, it was.
Go.
Because no one remembers that. People just remember the song Happy because, like, it was a very popular, very big song. But nobody remembers that it was made for Despicable Me, too.
No, I remembered it was made for a Despicable Me movie. I just thought it was the first one. I forgot it was the second one.
Which, like, okay, I get the song Despicable Me having to do with Despicable Me. I don't get what Happy has to do with the second film.
Gru gets a romantic interest and he's happy about it.
I guess, but couldn't you just say that same thing about the girls?
I mean, yeah.
Be happy about, like, it's not specifically about a romance, it's just being happy all the time. And that is not Gru's character. That is not any character in that movie.
I wouldn't say it's
Like,
so much
some
about...
are more optimistic than others, but, like, none of them are happy all the time, or even, like, happy
I wouldn't say it's about being happy all the time so much as just about being happy.
in the moment, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Persona.
It's just so, like, the first one is so specific, and then the second one is just like, I'm happy,
No problem with that.
I feel good. I knew that I would now. That was a
God.
different song. Oh, who sang that? That wasn't a Little Richie song, was it? I'm pretty sure that's absolutely wrong.
Alright, it's been roughly 2 hours and I've had enough.
James Brown, that's who it was. Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to grind for this shit off camera sometime, but for the love of God, not tonight.
But
I-
hey, we had a fun time just talking about whatever.
We did have some fun conversations here.
If anything, it'll make a fun highlight video.
Alright. That's
A
all for
catchy.
tonight. A catchy. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna move over so that we can just stare at a catchy for a second.
Oh, hey! I
Hey,
forgot
it's
that I had
you.
Yasuhiro.
Alright, I've
Good
got...
message.
I'll stick it on my message, I guess. I've got a Discord server that you can join to hang out or to get stream updates. Here's the link to that. Here's the link to my Twitter. And I am not streaming next week, but tomorrow and Sunday I will be on Stars doing some Persona 4. There's the link to that. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good night. Bye!